Last month, the Red Sox traded their best player in what people were calling an organizational failure that trumps them all. When he heard about the trade, one MLB exec said, quote, "Holy fuck." Another MLB agent said, quote, "That's all they got?" Red Sox fans everywhere freaked out. We even made a video calling it the most embarrassing trade in baseball, and we may have been wrong.
Since the Devers trade, Red Sox 17-9. They're the second best team in baseball since the Devers trade. They're the most valuable team in baseball when it comes to the DH position. So the Red Sox DHs since trading Devers have 1.2 WAR and an 877 OPS. Those are the most valuable DH position in the league. From when they traded Devers, how pissed were people at Scott Breslow? When Scott Breslow went to the media and said, "We might be better than without Devers," people laughed at him. Roman Anthony, since the Devers trade, he's batting 300, slugging 456. He's been the second most valuable DH in the league since then. They also got Masataka Yoshida coming back. That's a good lefty split. He fucking rakes against righties. On the other end of the spectrum, Rafael Devers hasn't been as good. He struck out 30% of the time, batting 100 points lower than Roman Anthony, and has been a league average hitter according to WRC+. This just came out too. Devers is now dealing with an injury. He's been suffering from a disc injury in his lower back. Had an MRI, but is continuing to play through it. Melvin says, his manager says, the biggest issue for him is running the bases. He's also saying it's one of the reasons he's not playing first base. So Devers can't fucking run. Now, I don't know if the Red Sox knew that he was dealing with an injury at the time, but to me, that makes a big difference.
Huge difference. The Giants fans think they're acquiring a star, and what they're acquiring is an injured DH who can't run, maybe can't hit, and definitely can't field.
When he goes to San Francisco, he goes, quote, "I'm here to play whatever position they need me to play." First day he's there, he's taking ground balls at first. He gets a standing ovation in his first game. Go-ahead double in the second inning, 111 miles per hour off the bat. He goes 2 for 5 with a double in his first game, but since then he's batting under 200, and he's only the 21st ranked DH in the league since getting traded. Now, granted, it's been 1 month, but this is less about Devers being an embarrassment and the Red Sox just being able to replace him in a way that was like extremely surprising to almost anybody in the league. There's more drama with Devers. So there was a story coming out of Boston that Devers was told that he would get a one-on-one first base lesson from former first baseman Will the Thrill Clark, a Giants legend. Will Clark went to 3 games in a row to first base to play with Devers. Devers did not show up 3 times.
And Rafi didn't show up. So that's the person that these guys have been dealing with for a long time. And
now, that's a bad look. A lot of people had their reactions to that. How are you going to stiff a legend? Well, the Thrill comes out and defends him a little bit.
You know, what went on in Boston, and now he's working with me at first base. He didn't want to have to go through all that bullshit through the press and the media. Anyway, so I completely understand.
But Will the Thrill did end it with saying, "Devers, you're going to play first base, sonny boy."
But Rafael Devers, next time I'm in San Francisco, your ass will be on the field at first base. Just letting you know that. Even if I gotta go grab you by the fucking back of the neck and drag your ass out there, you will be at first base.
Giants since the trade are 11-15, so they have actually gotten worse since the trade. Red Sox, even before the Devers trade, if you go back to June 1st, they have the second best record in baseball. Since the Devers trade, like I already said, second best record in baseball, most valuable DH spot in baseball. Right now, they're on a 10-game winning streak, all right? Lucas Giolito, last 6 starts, 0.70 ERA. I think he's got the best ERA in baseball during that stretch. He shut out the Rays, shut out the Mariners, shut out the Blue Jays and the Rockies during that stretch. Since June 7th, Trevor Story, 14th most valuable player by WAR. Yoshida returns too. He goes 3 for 4 with a double and RBI. That's another guy. They get Yoshida back. The Red Sox hadn't had him all year. Alex Bregman comes off the IL. Alex Bregman initially thought he'd be out 12 weeks. Thought it was going to be 12. It was 7. So Bregman's back. So they go into this 4-game series this weekend against the Rays. They're a game and a half back from the Rays, who are in 3rd place. They went down early. They were trailing 3-1 in the 7th inning in game 1. And the Rays do this move where there's this guy, Brian Baker, who was on the Orioles. He gets traded on Thursday, pitches that night, gives up 3 runs in 1 inning Friday. They go down 3-0 in the bottom of the 9th. They only have an 11% chance to make the game. And Ceddanne Rafael hits probably the most electric home run of the season. Like, 2-run shot down by 1, just wins the game in a swing. But just hear how fucking electric it was in Boston.
Wow. Red Sox win 5-4.
And you heard it there, guys. Red Sox win 5-4. That's the call from the Rays. I mean, they just took the Rays' heart out of their chest, put it on the ground, and stomped on it. Third game, they bring out Garrett Crochet, shuts them fucking down. Garrett Crochet, complete game shutout. This guy's second best pitcher in baseball this year, 2.23 ERA, already has 10 wins, and shuts the Rays down. 9 strikeouts, gives up 3 hits, complete game shutout. They win that game 1-0. So another feather in the Red Sox front office cap. They're looking genius right now. Not only do they have that Crochet deal, Alex Bregman's an all-star. He's worked out great. Now he's back in the lineup, and they replaced Devers perfectly so far. Game 4, Ceddanne Rafael hits another home run. They shut down the Rays again. Since June, this guy's batting over 300 and OPS over 1,000. They only score 1 run against the Red Sox, complete a 4-game sweep, and now the Red Sox are only 3 games behind first place, baby. Since July, their playoff odds on July 2nd were 16%. Now they're 55%. Give it the fuck up for the Red Sox.